Hey everybody, I'm Janita Nakamura and I serve as the Manager of Education Engagement for the Orpheum Theatre Group.
My name is Taylor St. John and I'm the Education and Engagement Specialist here at the Orpheum Theatre Group. Janita and I work in our Acts of Engagement programming, which stands for Access, Create, Transform.
I produce a digital storytelling program called Listen Up that makes documentary films with young people.
And I direct a theatrical storytelling program called From Where I Stand, which makes plays from real people's stories here in the Mid-South.
Listen Up Impact was the title of our most recent documentary film aimed at investigating the rippling effects of community service. But production was halted due to the growing pandemic that we're facing. Rather than scrap the project, we decided to continue Listen Up in a virtual format. We would also like to invite you to share your stories and make art about people helping others in our community.
While we are not meeting in person right now, we still wanted to give everyone the chance to get creative and make some art through our virtual platform. Every Tuesday at noon, one of our teaching artists here at the Orpheum will post a video with a creative challenge to make some art to share. Every Thursday at noon is your deadline to post the piece of art that you've made in the link below. Every Friday at noon, we will show a sampling of the art that people created to share.
So, we want to hear your voice. Give us a reason to rejoice. Share about scenarios where kindness is the choice. Your home, your hood, your street, your block, your church, wherever you're at. Show us how folks are making a positive impact. You can write it out, speak it out, dance, rap about it from the rafter, remix with laughter, joyful confessions, true to life lessons, any form of expression for your storytelling about people helping others when times are rough. Send it in. We'll listen up.
Today's creative challenge is storytelling. Stories connect us as a community, and everyone has a real story about themselves that they can share. For this challenge, we are looking for a real story told in your own words on the theme of impact. Here's what you'll need: something to write with and something to write on. You can go old school and use a paper and pencil, or you can go new school and do this on your phone or type on your computer. The final thing you'll need is a recording device to capture your retelling and reading of your story after you've completed the writing. All right, everybody, now's the time in our process when we are going to brainstorm. What is impact? Everyone close your eyes and think about a moment from your life when you have felt impact, when you have experienced impact. It might be an impact of something that you've done. It might be the impact of someone else's actions that have happened to you. It might be an impact that you've hoped for. Close your eyes and remember everything you can about a specific moment of impact for you in your life. As you're imagining that moment, think about your five senses. Think about things that you saw, things that you heard, things that you tasted, touched, smelled. Think about all of those important details and images that you can use to make your story clear and specific and put us right in your shoes as it is happening. I also want you to think with your eyes closed about what you were thinking and feeling in the moments when you experienced this impact. Think about your emotions, think about your thoughts, think about things that were said and actions that were taken. All of this become parts of the story that you're about to create. Take another 6 seconds and think through all of those images and senses and words and feelings that will fuel your writing in the next couple of moments. Take another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, open your eyes and now quickly write down or type down a couple of keywords that you remember most distinctly from all of those images and senses and emotions that you've just brainstormed in your mind's eye. We're about to get writing, but before we do, a couple of reminders. You're going to be writing a story from a real experience that you've had. Stories have a beginning, a middle, and an end. Make sure that your story includes all 3 parts that take us on the journey to understand exactly what you experienced from your perspective. If your story has the names of real people because it is part of your life, let's not use real names right now. Instead, you can give them imaginary names or call them by their relationship to you. So I might refer to a character as a teacher or a sister or a coworker. Remember that this story is your perspective and your memory, so tell it from your point of view. When we start writing in just a few moments, don't edit, don't think, don't do anything but write. As soon as your fingers hit the typing pad or your pencil hits the paper, write. Write with abandon as fast as you can, everything that you remember, no stopping, no thinking, just writing. Once you're finished with your writing, find your recording device and record yourself either speaking, record yourself in the process of speaking your story into your phone or your computer, and then post your story, submit your story in the link in this post. When you've finished writing and you've submitted, make sure that you submit by our deadline of Thursday at noon, and then tune in again on Friday at noon to hear and see some samples of the stories that other people in our community told. And remember to tune in next Tuesday when a new teaching artist will introduce a new form of art making, and we'll explore art making and impact from a different art form next week. Good luck. On your mark, get set, tell some stories.